All right, Alec live here in Allentown, Pennsylvania with
I am Edward X. Young.
Edward X. Young. Is this your first Trump rally?
Absolutely not. This is my 103rd Trump rally. I've been counting.
Wow. Were you at the Madison Square Garden rally?
Of course I was.
Yeah, I was there too. Okay. Now, I'll tell you what, I've been to a lot of these, not as many as you, but how would you compare that Madison Square Garden rally to other rallies? I mean, that place was freaking electric.
That was something different. That was the. I have a few others that are more personal favorites because I communicated with the boss, but that one was beyond any of the rallies. What are they, 30 guest speakers? But symbolically. Donald Trump, as a citizen, was always New York City's favorite son. He was beloved. Everybody liked him. He built that skyline. He did so many good things, and only because he got in the way of Hillary Clinton's bloody homicidal path to power did they do this to him. Hillary decided to follow in the footsteps of her hero, Joseph Goebbels, the minister of propaganda for Adolf Hitler. Repeat a lie enough times, it becomes the truth. The bigger the lie, the more people will believe it. They have slandered this man and his family and his friends.
Well, even at that Madison Square Garden rally, they painted it as a Nazi rally. They went crazy on the Puerto Rican joke that was told by a stand-up comedian, and so they're trying to paint him as a racist and a Nazi. So do you think that landed with the American public or what?
No, it didn't. Come on, they hired a roast comedian. It was a roast comedian. Like in the spirit of Don Rickles or many others. He's the most famous one. What do they expect? And I got a few Puerto Rican friends. They didn't take it seriously.
I'm surprised that we didn't have more stand-up comedians, prominent stand-up comedians come out and just have some backlash. Say, hey, wait a minute, guys. This is our profession. This guy's a stand-up comedian. Leave this alone.
Trump is a great stand-up comedian, isn't he?
He really is.
That's what my liberal friends don't get. He's not just a great leader. He's a great entertainer.
He is trying hard for Pennsylvania here. I know I spoke to Scott Pressler the other night at Madison Square Garden. That guy's been doing everything to get people registered in Pennsylvania. What do you think of the atmosphere here at this rally, and do you think he's going to be able to carry Pennsylvania?
If it's an honest election, if it's an honest and fair election, he's going to carry all 50 states. He'll beat Ronald Reagan's record. He'll get all 50. Because I've been around the country. I've been to 103 rallies, and I've driven. I don't like to fly. I've driven all over the contiguous USA. I'm telling you, it's they lie to us. They try to silence us. The Democrats, if they cut out our tongues and cut our vocal cords, the stones and rocks would sing Donald Trump for president in 2024. But the Democrats will cheat like they've never cheated before. They won't care if you see them cheating.
Well, we just seen some drop boxes set on fire in Colorado and elsewhere. And so that's the big. Everyone has that kind of feeling. Everyone has that worry about the election integrity. So they say too big to rig, but the other side, they may be able to rig it no matter how big we get it.
Hillary was a formidable opponent, and Donald Trump was a tyro, a newcomer. Hillary, if they had said Hillary, I worked as a volunteer at Trump Tower making phone calls. We all expected Hillary to win. We were actually kind of surprised on the wee hours of November 9th, 2016. But Biden was questionable. A guy campaigning from his basement, a guy who we all knew was senile. But look, America, there may be stupid people in this country. Most of them register as Democrats. But America is not a stupid country. The people as a whole are not stupid. Nobody is going to believe that a moron like Kamala Harris, who's got the intelligence of a sack of carrots, could beat Donald Trump.
Yeah, she doesn't belong on the same stage as Donald Trump at all. She's a political lightweight. We know that. Last thing I want to ask you here. Donald Trump, the second time he ran, he picked up 11 million more votes than he did in 16. Does he beat that this year?
Oh, I think he will. He absolutely will. Look what's happened. This is where the Democrats are stupid. This is where they're stupid. It's stupidity and evil. These people here, including myself, I used to be quiet about my politics. We were what Richard Nixon called the silent majority. We're not silent anymore because they pushed us too far. The injustice went too far. The Democratic Party is now the party of the filthy rich elites and the illegal aliens. They pushed out the middle class and the working class and even the lower class and the poor. And that's why you go. The Bronx was one of the greatest rallies because you go there 5 years ago. If I went all maggot out like this to the Bronx, I get my ass kicked. Now they love us. The Democrats made us mad. They made us MAGA mad. and for everybody watching this program, you got to get MAGA. You got to get MAGA as hell. I want you to go to your windows right now. I want you to stick your heads out. I want you to yell, I am as MAGA as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
And get to the polls.
That's right. I'm in Jersey. I've been on the road going to rallies. I'll be back there to vote tomorrow. And my fiance was in Georgia. She voted like a week and a half ago.
Yeah, it's election season, not election day.
But that's got to stop. But that's a good sign. I mean, I think they said, what was it? I don't want to get the figures wrong. It might have been Pennsylvania in 2020 that maybe 30% of registered Republicans did not vote. Yeah. And it was a narrow margin. Now, where my fiance comes from in Georgia, huge turnout, and they realized most of them are Republicans.
Yeah. I was down there for the Duluth rally the other day. So,
yeah, so was I.
Enjoy the rally. I'll see you inside.
Look familiar.